Hey everyone, it's Carson here with Remax, and as promised, I have some more information about the project that's coming up in Langley. So it's called The Towers by Vesta Properties. Some of you may have heard of them, some of them may have not, but I'm just going to quickly go over for those who have not heard of the project. So some of you may not have heard of the developer altogether, and the developer is called Vesta Properties. They're a multifamily builder that has done many developments in primarily BC and Alberta. They've done over 5,000 homes and they have about 32 years of experience in construction. So it's not like they're new to the industry. They're pretty well known. I've sold many of their past projects or developments as well. So I know that they do good quality work. But just for your knowledge sake, here is a quick show of some of the past projects that they have done or they're currently working on. So here you can see predominantly they work in Fraser Valley, mainly in Langley, Surrey, Cloverdale sort of area. They have single family homes, they've done condos, they've done townhomes, they even done row homes. So they've done quite a few projects in the past in BC, and in Alberta they've also done a bunch of other projects as well. You can also see right now their current project, which is I think one of their biggest projects, is the Latimer Heights and Latimer Village, which we're going to get further into in just a little bit here. So this is the project, or this is where the project is going to be part of or located. As you can see, it's a big 74-acre master plan community, and they've mostly sold out most of their projects here. You can see that they had a bunch of townhomes here, they had townhomes here, they have single family detached homes here, they have row homes in this area, more single family homes here, more row homes, and more townhomes, low rises, multiple buildings of low rises here. And they're going to also have a office building. And in this area they're also going to have a little village where on the ground level there's going to be retail shops and stores for people to walk around. There's a nice little sort of pond or bridge here that you can walk through, and they're also going to build a new elementary school and a new park here, and that's going to be, I think, within the next 3 to 4 years that's going to be built. So here is a sort of diagonal bird's eye view of what the project or what the village looks like. Now the project in particular are these two towers here, and these will be, as you can see, one of the first high rises in this whole community. Now this is just by one developer. Keep in mind, in the surrounding areas along 200 and along other big major arteries, there are other developers that are also building. And what I've noticed is they've been selling their first project, I would say, about 3 years ago, and they have been successfully selling each phase very, very quickly. So I have very strong confidence that this one will sell really fast as well. And I think because of the price points, which we will talk about in a little bit here, it will be quite attractive for a lot of people. So again, this is the sort of an artist rendering of what the two towers will look like. It will be a 34-story and 26-story tower, the two towers that they will be selling. Right now, I believe they will be only selling the first tower here, which is the 34-story. And with the 34-story, they'll have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. I think there's a mix of one and den, two and den, that sort of thing as well as townhomes that will be mixed into it. And as you can see, because it's one of the first two towers in the area, you're gonna have unobstructed views. You're gonna have very beautiful views, unobstructed. And I think at the moment there aren't any other towers slated for development. Of course, in the future we won't know, but at the moment there's nothing nearby. And you can kind of see here, these, at least to the I think this is the south of the two towers, you probably won't have any obstruction nearby because of the fact that these are all brand new low-rise condos that they've built. So you also see that they have huge amenities. They've got 75,000 in total square foot of amenities. There's going to be 50,000 that's outdoor and 25,000 that's indoor. We'll talk a little bit more about amenities in a second here. So regarding the project in particular, it's going to be expected to complete sometime in 2025. Now, if you know me, if you talk to me about pre-sales, you'll know that I always say that with pre-sales, there's a very high chance that the developer will delay construction. So I'm not taking that out in this one. Probably there's going to be a high chance that developer will delay construction. And you'll know that developers typically also write that in their contracts. In the contracts, they'll say they have the right to extend the completion date by up to, sometimes 1 or even 2 years. And even after that, if they don't complete, they just basically allow you to rescind and take your deposit back. But there's not necessarily guaranteeing you that they'll give you the finished product in time. So in my perspective, if you're buying it as an investment, which even if you're buying it for your own personal use, it's still sort of an investment, because at the end of the day, you're going to want to sell it one day down the road. You're going to want to hopefully make a little bit of profit from the sale and use that towards upgrading to your next home. So at the end of the day, in my point of view, I think even though it's longer construction, it's actually better, because the chance of the prices going up is quite high. And the deposit structure, I know I mentioned before it's going to be 10%. In this case, I think it's a little bit unique because the developer needs to have enough funding or at least enough deposit to show the banks that they have enough funding in order to get the loan from the banks. And so they've asked for, in this case, a 10% deposit upon 7 days of writing the offer, and then another 5% after the 6 months. So how it will work is, when you write an offer, you typically get 7 days to I guess think about it. They'll also provide you with something called a disclosure statement, which is a really, really thick document, either on paper or digitally. It's usually at least 100 or 200 pages. And the disclosure statement will tell you all about the details of that particular project, including things like what exact sort of amenities are going to be in there, how much they estimate the strata fees will be, the strata plan, what the preliminary bylaws will be. All the details you'll probably want to know about the project will be in that disclosure statement. So part of the 7 days is to give you time to read the disclosure statement, make sure you're comfortable with the project, so you're not sort of second guessing yourself. And if you wanted to get some second opinion about financing from your bank or your mortgage broker, that allows you a bit of time to do that as well. So next, the maintenance fees are approximately 52 cents a square feet. So the 52 cents will include your general strata management. It'll include, there's going to be a gas cooktop. There's also going to be a central AC. I believe for now, I don't have the exact details, but everything's very preliminary. They don't even have the presentation center ready. So for now, my understanding is it's going to be central AC, central heating and cooling. However, there will be, typically how it works is there is what they call a heat pump, which is a little mechanical system that has a fan in it, and it's responsible to blow or transfer the hot air and cool air into the unit. And of course, the fan will be powered by electricity, so that component will be electrical, but generating the heat and the cooling, there will be another area where I guess the building has sort of a central heating and cooling system where they create the heating and cooling on your behalf, and then your fan will blow it into your unit. Not to say that the heating and cooling will be free, because at the end of the day, the strata will divvy up the costs of common property, as well as other costs like the creating of heating and cooling, as well as electricity in the building. So that's all going to be, sort of built into your strata fees. But in general, with heating and cooling for your unit specifically, it would just be the fan. In terms of parking, all the units will come with one parking. We don't know the situation about the storage locker yet. We will know sooner or later. And if we look further into the actual floor plans, which I have here, and I will provide you with a link that you can click on to see more details, you'll see that they're selling on the 34 stories with townhomes. There's going to be what we call the studios. There's going to be 2 floor plans for studios, one that's 354 square feet. There's going to be another studio that's 433 square feet, and then we have a 1-bedroom plus den that's 670 square feet, a 1-bedroom that's 573 square feet, another 1-bedroom that's 570, which I believe is somewhat of a similar layout. This one has a walk-in, and this one doesn't have a walk-in, but it's got the cheater ensuite. We've got another 1 and den, 2-bedroom and 2-bath, 2-bedroom plus den, another 2-bedroom plus den, another 2-bedroom plus den, 3-bedroom and den, and that's the different type of layouts. That's majority of the layouts are, I believe, here. And we'll have more details soon. Over here you can also see sort of the features of the unit. So the unit, it's going to be, to my understanding, it's going to be a higher specification unit or building. So they're going to have Fulgur, I believe it's Fulgur Milano appliances for your fridge, for your gas cooktop, for your range, your oven, and your dishwasher. You're still going to have your premium Caesar stone quartz countertops, and you're going to have under the mount double bowl stainless steel sink, your Moen faucet, LED lighting under the cabinets, soft close cabinets, and some plans will have the kitchen island with the extra storage in the island, and then your Panasonic microwave. So take a look at the link. The last thing I want to mention is they will be starting previews but on Saturday, September 26th. If you are interested to see the presentation center, please let me know right away, because we'll have to squeeze you in. There's going to be a lot of people wanting to see it. Now, mind you, this is just a preview, so it's for you to go in, see the presentation center, get more details about the project, see what the show home looks like, see a model of what the towers will look like, get more information. They're not selling yet. I believe they will start sales probably sometime in October, but they haven't finalized the details yet. Again, this is very, very preliminary information. They're still finishing up the show home. I've tried to ask the developer for early access, and the earliest we can get in is Saturday, September 25th. So please let me know if you have interest. And the last thing I guess we want to talk about is pricing. This will start from the low 300s. The 1-bedrooms are starting from mid 400s. The 2-bedrooms will be starting from the low 600s, and we'll have to get more details about the 3-bedroom or the sub penthouses and townhouses, of course. So again, let me know if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to help. And again, I'm pretty sure this is going to be selling out really, really quick. So even if you're just curious, you're not quite sure if you want to do anything, at the very least, I would say let's book an appointment to go see the show home, so that if they do decide, if they're selling, and let's say down the road you do decide to make a decision, at least you have all the information you need with you. You don't have to be rushed to try and make a short time frame to make a decision. So that's it. I hope this was helpful and informative, and I look forward to talking to you soon.